Sue the orange grifter. Time for a mega class action to claw back our stolen tax dollars before we all starve. Yo, fam, grab your pitchforks and a lawyer's number because I'm firing off 1,000 words of pure, unadulterated rage-laced hilarity about why we, you, me, and every broke-ass American scraping ramen off the bottom of the pot need to band together and slap creepy, crooked, sleepy traitor Trump Epstein with the mother of all class action lawsuits for straight-up tax theft. This ain't some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. It's a battle cry for justice in a country where the prez can dodge billions in taxes like it's a game of hot potato, while we're out here choosing between gas and groceries because his policies are starving us dry. We're talking commonality in our suffering millions of us hit by the same grift numerosity out the wazoo. Hello. 330 million plaintiffs. Typicality from any single mom in Ohio to a vet in Florida, and adequacy from reps who ain't afraid to swing. Courts can certify this beast if we push, but we gotta consult the sharks first. Elmow at the irony. He's the king of fraud fines. $355 mil from NY alone in 23, appealed to death in 25, yet we're the ones paying the price with empty fridges. Time to flip the script, sue his spray-tanned ass for misusing our cash, hoarding it for his cronies, and leaving us to fend off hunger like it's a sport. Picture this circus, folks. It's October 21, 2025, and while creepy, crooked, sleepy traitor Trump Epstein golfs at Bedminster on the taxpayer dime again, 47 million of us are lining up at food banks, up 20% since his orange return because his big, beautiful bill from July slashed SNAP by $186 billion over a decade. That's 3 million folks booted off food stamps by year's end, per the CBO, including kids and working stiffs who can't prove they're job hunting hard enough. Tariffs. His 25% Mexico/Canada whack and 10% China smackdown jacked grocery prices 17. 8% since 22, shoving hundreds of thousands into poverty, Yale says. Low-income households. Down $1,870 a year from this triple threat of tax cuts for fat cats, Medicaid/SNAP hacks, and tariff taxes on basics like bananas and baby formula. We're starving. Literally 1 in 7 skipping meals while he rakes in demands for $230 mil from the DOJ to compensate his malicious prosecution BS. Bro, that's our money. The guy who paid $750 in federal taxes in 2016 and 2017, who siphoned $413 mil from daddy's empire via shady schemes, NYT 18 bombshell, now wants us to foot his legal bills. Hilarious if it wasn't so hella tragic, like a bank robber suing the cops for dry cleaning his ski mask. This tax theft. It's not business savvy. It's a heist on steroids. Remember the Trump org's $1.60 mil fine in 23 for cooking books on executive perks, off-the-books cars, lofts, tuition-dodging taxes while stiffing the IRS. Or the 22 guilty verdict on all counts for a 15-year fraud scheme, where Alan Weisselberg flipped like a pancake. Fast forward to 25. Appeals court upholds his liability in the NY fraud case, but voids the $364 mil disgorgement as excessive poof. He keeps the loot, and that $48 mil loan. To himself, Monitor Barbara Jones called BS in 24 no docs, just a ghost debt he used to slash taxes. Tax evasion. Lobel, a tax pro, told Daily Beast it reeks of it. Where the victims are taxes fund his empire while he starves us. SNAP cuts mean too. 4 million lose benefits by 27. Work rules hitting parents of teens and the homeless hardest. Tariffs. A national sales tax on imports, hiking costs for the bottom 60% by 5% of income per IDUP. High income. They get $4.1 trillion in cuts, ballooning debt by $3.40 trill plus $718 bill in interest. We're paying for his revenge, still salty over Biden's 20 win. He's gutting the safety net to own the libs. But his rural MAGA base gets hammered too, with 300K parents axed. abusing power. Chef's kiss. He turned the DOJ into his personal vendetta, vending machine, firing, disloyal. Feds, revoking clearances from Biden holdovers. And now this $230 mil grab via admin claims on Russia probe, Jan. 6 and docs cases. Ex-Dodge's Anthony Coley calls it disgusting ethical conflict screaming from the rooftops, with his own lawyers like Todd Blanche, deputy AG, greenlighting it. Forbes, a massive settlement from us plebs to pad his reputation. While he loots, USDA ends the annual hunger report in September 25, overly politicized, they claim, right after his bill nuked aid. NBC, critics say it's to hide the fallout. Poverty dipped to 10. 6% prehem, now climbing as 42 mil kids, 42% of SNAP face empty plates. Alliance to end hunger. His agenda raids nutrition for 17 tax cut extensions, widening gaps for people of color. CBPP, bottom 20% loses 2.3% income, top gains the same. We're disposable starved, homeless up 18% to $770K, then criminalized in tent cities, per his EO. No one's suing. Bull Goldwater Institute says taxpayers can enforce misuse via suits if officials won't, though standing's tricky, prove direct harm like higher taxes. But class actions. Ben Crump law, possible against Gov for rights violations, amplifying voices. FTCA for torts, but for fraud/misuse. Court of Federal Claims for contract/takings or district courts if waived immunity. Nye James sued him successfully. We can too, if commonality shared starvation from tax grift. Numerosity, millions affected. Typicality, any hungry family reps. Adequacy, fighters like us. Consult a clue, Crump, or public interest firms, they eat this. No one's standing up. Damn straight Congress cowers, Dems dither, media milquitoasts. Enough! We roar, but where's the roar back? Jail him for felonies, fraud, Epstein shadows 91 counts, $355 mil fine, or guilty on all. But immunity from Trump v. U.S. 24 Shields official acts. Hilarious tragedy. He sues for cash, we starve. This lawsuit, our Hail Mary clawback billions feed the fams, bankrupt his grift. MAGA cult, waving your flags like surrender. I'm ghosting your witch hunt diarrhea. No debates, no, but Sleepy Joe reruns. This is bedrock facts, not your Q fever. You voted the vampire, watch him drain you dry. I'm out, plotting the suit, laughing over canned beans, thanks, cuts. Epstein bomb drops on Trump. Victims spill the tea and the orange stain won't wash out. Yo, Scroll Squad, pop the champagne or maybe the hemlock because it's October 21, 2025, and the Epstein saga just hit Trump like a cream pie to the face, but way less funny and way more felony-flavored. Trump gets Epstein bomb dropped on him as victims reveal more. Yeah, that's the headline screaming from every feed. And I'm here to unpack it with 1,000 words of unfiltered, gut-busting truth that's gonna make you laugh, cry, or rage scroll till your thumb blisters. Picture this. Victims, those badass survivors who have clawed out of hell's basement, are dropping nukes left and right, demanding full file dumps, spilling on shady phone logs, and straight up calling out creepy, crooked, sleepy traitor Trump Epsteins. I barely knew the guy. Routine as the steaming pile of horse manure it is. New docs from the House Oversight drop on October 17. Call logs, meeting schedules with tech bros and Pauls, Acosta's plea deal transcript, it's a spider web of sleaze, and Donnie's name keeps popping up like a bad penny in a slot machine. Elmow at the timing. Just when he's golfing away his $230 mil DOJ shakedown, victims hit Capitol Hill on September 3, roaring for unredacted files, and he slaps back with Democrat hoax. Bro, your denial's older than Epstein's black book and twice as guilty. Let's roast this rotten banana split, shall we? Because nothing screams hilarious tragedy like a billionaire playboy turned prez getting dragged by the ghosts he partied with. Start with the fresh hell. Washington Post drops the October 17 files Epstein's post-sex offender Rolodex, dialing up high rollers like it's happy hour at the Pedo Palace. Trump. Oh, he's there, cozy in the logs from 2008 onward, when Jeff was registered, but still jetting with Lolita Express frequent flyer miles. Then September 26, Dems on oversight unleash estate docs showing Epstein hustling tech titans and Paul's Trumps in the mix, fresh off his terrific shout-out to Virginia Jeffer after she accused him of, well, you know, the grabby stuff. Fast forward to July 22, CNN K-file bombshell. Unearthed 1993, photos of Donnie and Jeff at Harley-Davidson cafe openings, laughing like hyenas. 1999, Victoria's secret footage of them chumming it up pre-runway. Epstein's eyes probably scouting talent. Trump's like, I banned him from Mar-a-Lago in 08. Sure, Jan, after years of I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy, likes him young. The 1992 NBC party vid. Them ogling women together, classic Trump foreplay, but the real gut punch. Victims ain't playing. September 3, PBS and NYT report. Survivors storm Capitol Hill, some spilling for the first time, demanding all files, no redactions for privacy, full names of the clients who got favors. 1. Maria Farmer, from a July 20 NYT piece, says she tipped the FBI in 96 and 06 about Trump's troubling encounter with her teen sister, close ties, Epstein's close friend vibe. He knew, she drops, and the room goes silent. Jeffer's ghost. Her diaries echo in these, reveals threats, shadows that cage without bars. Guardian, September 7. 9 lawyers for 50 victims say Dodge's ghosted them since January, no outreach, despite Trump's full investigation vows. Instead, his AG Pam Bondi coddles Ghislaine Maxwell with powder puff questions in a 2-day interview. Atrocious. Understatement, it's a cover-up clown car, with FOIA requests delayed till 2027. Victims like Sarah Ransom in the files allege Epstein bragged about tapes of bigwigs, Trump included. The oversized $22,500 check from September 9 docs. Joking payment for a fully depreciated woman. Trump's press hack Caroline Leavitt dodges. No comment on jokes. Honey, your boss's jokes built an empire of NDAs. This bomb drop. It's a chain reaction, exposing the dark power Virginia inked about. July 28 WAPO, revelations on Trump's long and close friendship. What did he know when? He flew on the Lolita Express. Logs say no flights, but parties calls. Wishing Ghislaine well post-arrest. Ghislaine, who recruited teens for massages, Trump's type, per his beautiful compliments. Victims demand IDs for all favor. Recipients Bill Clinton too, but Trump's the prez dodging with hoax cries, per September 3 PBS. House Dems push bills from Massey/Connor to force DOJ dumps. Oversight subpoenas fly, but Trump's crew stalls like a 92 Cadillac with a dead battery. CNN, September 3, victims feel let down by politicians, turning it partisan, Epstein's bipartisan sleaze. But Trump's hoax tag, gaslighting gold. He's the one who hired Acosta for labor in 17, the guy who gave Epstein the sweetheart 2008 deal, 13 months with work release to his Palm Beach mansion. Revenge. Hell yeah, he's purging files to protect his glow. Hilarious in the blackest way. Imagine the Mar-a-Lago panic room, Trump's comb-over wilting as Leavitt Field's depreciated woman zingers. It's a joke! Sure, like his grab-em tape was locker room, or Epstein's client list. Promised by Bondi, but July DOJ says nope, doesn't exist. MAGA melts down. Deep state cover-up. Nah, it's Trump's own house cleaning. Victims like Robson NYT. Politicians bent over backward for him. Bent. They broke spines for Epstein's spine-tingling guest list. The 1993 Daffyd Jones snaps. Trump and Jeff, arms around models, young ones, per the likes em quip. 1999 vid, laughing pre-Victoria's Secret show scouting. Epstein's MO, Trump's banned him. After a falling out over a property deal or a girl, files hint at the latter. This ain't old news, it's fresh rot unearthed. October 17 WAPO. Schedules show Epstein pitching philanthropy post-conviction, Trump in the loop. Acosta transcript. No evidence of blackmail, but victims say otherwise. Tapes favors the works. Trump's response. Democrat hoax. Per CNN, September 3, same line for Jan. 6, taxes, everything. Victims roar back. Identify all who got favors. PBS, some speak first time, faces blurred, voices cracking for justice, not headlines. But headlines, they're dynamite. WAPO July 28 questions what he knew when pre-2008 warnings. Epstein's 2002 NY Mag quote. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. The statement. This bomb drop screams, Trump's Epstein ties ain't ancient history. They're active rot. Victims revealing more. It's a floodgate, files unsealed, subpoenas biting, his denials crumbling like his hair in humidity. He's the prez, but they're the power survivors demanding names, tapes, truth. He's hoaxing to hide, but the house is on fire. Hilarious. Like a clown slipping on his own banana peel into a manure pit, tragic for us, poetic for them. MAGA echo chamber, foaming at deep state. Zip it. I'm not waiting your hoax, swamp, or Clinton did it deflections. This is ironclad files, victims, facts. You cheered the guy who partied with pedos, own the stink. No debates, no replies, this post's a fortress. I'm out, toasting with cheap wine to the survivors spilling tea that'll drown him. Who's chanting, release the files, written by Santiago D.C. Maria.